this pyjama shirt. I'm in love with it. You're gonna see it in these videos quite a lot. Secondly, in yesterday's video, I was telling you all about how I was dyeing these dresses and showed you the process, and then totally forgot to tell you how they turned out. They turned out a little bit browner than I expected, but it's still sort of like a reddy, plummy, chocolatey kind of colour, so I'm happy with it. Thirdly, I have no plan for this video. None. I came home today to 2 parcels, one of which was my dress that I have bought to wear at the Christmas Carol concert, and number 2 was this. It's in a Lush box, but it's come from my book publishers, and the letter with it says the lovely folks at Lush wanted to send you some Christmas treats. So I think it's actually come from the people who work at Lush, which is really freaking cool. So I thought I'd quickly show you what's in it, and they know me really well. They've definitely done their research and watched my videos in which I mention Lush products, because they've got my favourite shampoo and conditioner, which is Daddy-O and American Cream, my favourite hair treatment, which is the Jasmine and Henna Fluff Ease, which is so good for curly hair, the biggest tub of R&B hair moisturiser I've ever seen. I've never seen a tub this big in the shops. The biggest tub I've ever bought myself is half the size of this one. Roots hair treatment, which I've never tried before, but obviously I'm very excited to try it out. Solid shampoo and conditioner, which I'm going to save for the Addams Family tour next year because they come in these little travel tins. And then Super Balm scalp treatment and Shine So Bright hair balm for split ends. It's literally everything to keep my hair as healthy as it possibly can be, which is going to be amazing for the Addams Family tour next year, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to be wearing a wig, which means my hair's going to be sort of flattened under a wig and under a wig cap, and it's going to have pins and stuff pushed into it, which sometimes can damage your hair. So this is like the best Christmas present for me ever in the run-up to a very long tour. So thank you so much to the people at Lush, if that is who sent it to me. I'm pretty sure it is. I'm a very, very lucky lady. Thank you so much. And just to clarify for you guys at home, for some peace of mind, I wouldn't put anything in my videos product-wise that I didn't use myself, first of all, or didn't think was worth anyone's time or money. Like, I genuinely love Lush, as you all know from past videos, and I think all of their products actually do what they say they do, and yay Lush. This video isn't sponsored by Lush, by the way. I legally have to tell you if I'm sponsored by a company. This video is not sponsored by Lush. I just am such a big fan of them. I do love Lush quite a lot. I've said the word Lush too many times now. Interesting thing today. I'm gonna mention this briefly now, but I do want to do a full video on it, but I've run out of video ideas today, so I might as well mention this now. I am a feminist, if that wasn't already abundantly clear from this article that I was in Dubai, and I bought myself this little pin badge from Punky Pins a while back that just simply states feminist. It's cool, it's purple, it's on this really funky little diamond shape, and it has one of my beliefs like stated in bold black letters. Why wouldn't I buy it? And I wore it for the first time today because I am a feminist, but also I have a dress where the buttons keep coming undone and I needed a pin to hold it together, and I thought this was the perfect time to use this badge. And I posted me a little picture of it on Instagram, much to several people's dismay. Lots of people got very angry about this badge, and I found it fascinating that such a little badge with just one word on it could incense so many people. I don't have coherent thoughts on this yet. Like I said, I am going to do a full video on feminism and why I'm a feminist and all that cool stuff. And whilst there are like a couple of rude people within the comments of my Instagram photo, there was a very big discussion, like an actual discussion going on, and I have mainly just stayed out of it and watched people chat. It's been really interesting. But interestingly, the biggest debate is about what the word feminist or feminism means. Feminism, or being a feminist, simply means that you believe in the equality of all genders. And the reason it's called feminism is because those who identify as female have always and still are seen as the lesser sex. And of course we've come a huge, huge way since feminism was first begun. But even if you just read the comments on the picture that I posted of me and this tiny little badge with this tiny little word, there is still so much victim blaming and misogyny towards those who identify as female, and that is exactly why we need feminism, and that is exactly why I identify as a feminist. And I totally get why people shy away from that word. I was one of those people who shied away from that word because I just wasn't educated on it. I didn't understand what being a feminist or what feminism meant. And I don't judge anyone for not being educated on what feminism is, because some people just don't have access to that education, or are lucky enough not to have come up against situations where they need to fight for their right as a female. I went to an all-girls school where you would think that feminism was sort of drilled into us, but we were in an environment where misogyny was kind of non-existent because we didn't have anyone else around us telling us that we were the lesser sex. We were all just sort of built up as individual, strong, independent women. And of course, that in its heart is feminism in a way, but it was never sort of clearly signposted and delivered to us as feminism. So it's only in recent years and through my own sort of self-education that I've learned what feminism is and why it's important to me. I've rambled enough for what was supposed to be an off-the-cuff video. I will do a full video on feminism and my thoughts on it, if I haven't already rambled enough about it. But it's something that I've been thinking about a lot today because of the picture that I posted on Instagram of me and my little badge from Punky Pins. I'm not sponsored by them, but a lot of people said that they really wanted to get the badge, and where was it from? So it is from Punky Pins. I should leave, because I need to edit this video and get it up before midnight. Bye. Pete and I take it in turns to make each other tea or coffee in the morning. And usually our morning just begins with us just sat in bed for like half an hour